Today I thought I would revisit Core Keeper. It has had some updates in the last few months to add some new content, some new bosses, I think some new labyrinths to reach bosses, things like that. So I thought we would check it out, create a new world, and see what it has to offer. Need to give our world a name. Let's see, standard mode for now. We won't change the seed. Normal chaos, normal density, normal everything, I think. We'll just take our current character. Here we are, at the beginning again. Take a little bit to get used to the controls again. If you haven't played through this game yet, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, either solo or co-op. Well, I say co-op, but you can have, I think, 8 players in the world at a time. Something like that. So, it doesn't just have to be co-op. And you don't just have to kill things. You can do base building, you can do go-kart racing once you have them. You can build railroads. Well, minecarts, really, not railroads. And you pretty much make whatever you want as far as setups for your base. The map is pretty large, although we're zoomed in here because we haven't gone very far. But yeah, just a lot of fun things in this game. Let's see if we can't get down to the slime. I'm sure he's down here somewhere. It's almost always to the south or southwest. Oh, they got their Christmas hats on. There are seasonal events in the game, but you can actually turn them on and off anytime you want. So right now there's Christmas set, and it's just on permanently until I turn it off. But you can also have it just happen during the season if you want. You don't have to keep it permanently on. So you'll see a few enemies with Santa hats, and that's the reason why. So we're a lot further down than it takes to usually get to the slime. I probably passed him. Oh, new item grenade. I wonder if that's one of the new additions, because I don't recall that. Oh, here's our inventory. Oh yeah, explosive damage. Kind of like bombs, except for you can throw them. Okay. Should probably build some storage or something at my base, but it's not too important since we're just looking around. You'll see these scars on the ground. This is where enemies can spawn, is where these scars are. And you can dig them up so they can't spawn anymore. And use them at your own base to make spawn points for enemies and farm them. Pretty flexible in all the choices you have. So just keep digging around until we find some things. Obviously we can just go one direction if we want, and eventually we'll hit a new biome. And the outer biomes, the further ones out, are blocked until you beat the first 3 bosses. So there'll be a wall that you can't get past eventually. Oh, little building structure. And you can build across these chasms with the ore and the, well, not the ore, the walls that you dig up. You can use them to build paths. So, whoops, we just need to go into inventory here and grab some wall. You can get rid of a lot of this stuff. We don't need it. Just cluttering up our inventory. Yeah, so if we go here, we can build a path. There. Take the ore. Don't really need the other stuff. In the cooking pot here we can make food if we need it. Here we can craft if we wanted to. We could actually craft this workbench for us, for our base. And a furnace. And ore again. There. Take that. Make room for this other stuff. Definitely want the ore. There we go. Don't need the sword. You can pick up these treasure chests and take them back with us. We might take one at least. so that we can use them. Take some of those heals. There. And honestly, we could take the cooking pot if we wanted as well. There's multiple of them. Looks like we don't have room, but that's okay, we can make room. There. We already checked this one, right? Yeah. I guess we could take these. Oh, you're hungry, okay. There you go. Oh, we got a figurine. Nice. No, just a little collectible. We don't really need that chest for anything. But when you're first starting out, you want to collect all of those things, and then you need to find a key to actually use them. How close are we to our base? Oh, not very. Don't want to blow up. You can also get animals and bring them back. You can see there's a animal here. We could use it to get resources from them. Oh, accidentally shot him. Sorry about that, buddy. Almost back. There we go. And these are the statues of the three bosses that we need to put their gems in. So if we clear some space, we can start making our base. Which is, I would say, half the game, at least. Is making a cool base. We need to put some torches out as well so we can have some light sources. There's also equipment management where your equipment can get dull over time and you need to repair it, although with this particular item it doesn't have that issue. So it will never go down in quality and I will never need to repair it. It's just the perk of having gotten to the end of the game in a different world. So then we take our benches. Oh, and furnace. Just put them down. And you see the arrow on the ground tells you which way it's going to face. Take a torch, put that there, just get a starting point for ourselves, put a chest down. If you put a chest adjacent to these items, you don't have to go into the chest to grab the items out to use them with the bench, which is a great feature. So now anything I put in here I can just use with the bench. Mainly means putting in the ores. find those tin. And these. There you go, that started up. We can walk away, it'll do its thing. Let's go to the right and see what's over here. And those sparkles you see are ore. Like, it'll mostly be bronze this close to base. Oh, it looks like we found the area with the slime, so it looks like it was to the east, northeast. And there's the first boss, the slime boss. He won't be too difficult, we could just kill him. Because we're way overpowered. But even if you're not overpowered, he's not too difficult. You just want to avoid the slimes. And here we have an NPC. We can bring him back to base if we want. If we build a room for him, he'll come live there. So we got a bunch of stuff, but most importantly we got this Glurch Eye. We will need to make room for all of this. And one of the main benefits of the boss is they give you double chests that have much more capacity. So you always want to take those when you beat a boss. And you can respawn bosses. There's ways to do that so you can fight them again later. It's not one and done. And this idol is what's going to bring that guy back to town for us. So we'll take that. Take that. And here you drop some pretty nice items for the early game. We don't need any of these. We can just throw them out. But we will take the chest. Whoops, sorry buddy. So now if we go back to town, and find the Glurch statue, which I think is this one. Nope, that's Gorm. Oh, here's Glurch. Clear all this wood out. We will need wood. Wood's very valuable, but at the moment it's just in our way. Alright. Here we go, Glurch. Give him his item. And then we get some things we can make. A slime sword if we wanted. A scanner for Malugaz, the Corruptor, which is one of the 3 bosses we have to beat to unlock the Outer Worlds, so we'll need to make that. And then Gorm if we need to scan for him. You can find most of the bosses in the world without scanning. It's just some are difficult to find. And the scanner makes it a lot easier. Then the next step is to build a room for this guy that I almost accidentally killed because I'm an idiot. I don't actually know if he could die, but he was taking damage. I suppose I could just respawn the boss if that did happen. Just clear some space out. Oops, wrong button. And we could just use, whoops. Sometimes it's hard to see with the text. There we go. For now, we'll just build a room with mud. think it has to at least be 4x4 for him to move in. He needs to have a bed and a light source and his idol. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we gotta go at least one more. There we go. We have a door, so we can do that. Is that a door? Oh, maybe that's a column, actually. Never mind. Not a door. Looked like one. We'll have to build a door. Can put the idol in here, though. I forget if it needs to have a floor, but I'm not too concerned about that. Pick up our ore and put the others in here. Let's see. So you can see you can build a lantern, a backpack, a fishing rod, some tools, all the kinds of things. For the bed we need fiber. I have no recollection of where fiber comes from. Probably need a repair station. Oh, here's a door. Need that. You can also do farming in this game, which is cool. There we go, a door. Oh, we need to give it a light source as well. Put them on the wall. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I also have a pet following me, as you notice. They can give you bonuses, or they can help fight depending on which pet you get. And there's lots of pets to choose from. I have another one in my inventory called Fluffy. You can name them. Oh, we can put this down. Oh, I already have a watering can. I made one, but I already have one. That's not necessary. Put down that. Oh, and put down our next chest as well. There, now we have lots more storage space. Maybe take advantage of that for some items we don't want in our inventory. Until later. When we need to use them. There we go. How are we doing on food? We'll probably need to make some more food. Alright. Oh, well, actually should eat some now. If you don't have food, you can just eat these mushrooms. They will sustain you some. There we go. Alright, so we need to make a bed, which means we need fiber. I think fiber comes from the grassland, but I don't remember what we need to build it. Wait, I know we can find it from animals as well. But I'm sure we'll come upon some. Let's continue our journey. That guy will just roam around. He won't go away. Can't really lose him as far as I know. Oh, and here is an ore rock. If you make drills, you can set up drills to drill this ore for you. Very useful. Get a lot more ore than having to search around for it. Let's head north. Kill a few bad guys. There we go. Can make a bridge across. Can build better structures, but we don't really need it for this. Oops. Don't want to get blown up. There we go. Random little area here. You could pick up a tree if you wanted. Bring it back to your base. Use it as decoration. Here you can see we've reached another biome. I also hear other new bad guys. So here's a free lamp if you needed it. You can definitely find a lot of free stuff in the world. That guy's sleeping, we can kill him before he kills us. New type of ore if we needed it. Just gotta make room for it. You can feed your pet food to level them up if they're not max level. Very handy. That's how you get more bonuses. Oh, we have some fiber. Just from playing the game. So now we can make a bed. How far are we from base? Not super far. I mean, we're a ways. There, the zoom. We'll just keep going. That's a decent walk to get back. And here's the edge of kind of the first set of biomes, and this is where Gorm will wander somewhere in this circle. This goes all the way around the map. He does have a spawn point that you can find, make it easier, or you can use the scanner to find him, but if you just walk around this circle you will run into him. So let's go find Gorm. Maybe we'll get lucky and he won't be all the way around. And you'll definitely know him. He's giant. It's not like you can miss him. There he is. As I said, you can't miss him. There he goes. Obviously more difficult if you don't have a great weapon. Like this one. Some more fiber, we'll take that. Got a lot of junk to get rid of. Let's see, anything else we can get rid of? We don't really need that. So take the ore. Ore is always valuable. We probably don't need the armor. No. We do need this. And then he's got a backpack. We don't really need it, we have a better one, but we can hold on to it. Then we take that. 2 out of the 3 initial bosses down. Now we do need to go back to town, which is way down here. Okay. It's going to take a bit to get back, but that's alright. See what the world has to offer. And there are teleport pads that you can unlock. That's why there's also one at the base. So eventually you can just fast travel to most places. There was a teleport pad for the slime. I just did not interact with it. But he's very close to the base anyway, so it's not super useful. You can also dig them up with drills if you want to use them elsewhere. Though for the most part you don't need to do that. I mean, early game you might, but eventually you'll find all of them. And it won't be necessary. Oh, we maxed out mining at 100 skill points. Great. Come over here to the slime area. I'm sure we could find the portal. Let's see. This. Whoops. Where's his spawn point? Was this not it? Oh, maybe it was that one over there. Yeah, it was to the east. This is just another piece of the biome. Looks similar. Oh, these are food as well. Lots of ore. Some fiber. We can make a bed. We're actually going to need 2 since there's another character we can get. I think there's 5 or 6 total that you can get, unless they added more. And there just ends up being vendors for you that are just in your town. Give him a bed, and you can see he just immediately appears once he has a light source of bed and is idle. So he's just there now. If you leave the door open, he'll wander around, but you can always just pick up and put down the idol again if you want to get him to come back. It's not the most ideal spot for him, but it's fine. Make some more room here. And make another room. Alright. Give him that. And we need a door. I think we have a door still. Did we use it all? Oh, we only made one. Well, that's okay. We can make another one. If you don't build walls, you can get enemies in your base, but they're fine. They're not really a challenge at the moment. Oh, we can build another workbench, a higher level one. First, we'll grab a door. The nice thing about workbenches is you can just replace them. You don't need to keep the previous one. So when we take this one, we can just get rid of this one. Place that one down, and we get the next level of items. And with the arrows, we can go to the previous levels. Give ourselves an anvil. There we go. Then we can just get rid of the other bench. It serves no purpose. And we have another chest we could put down. There. Go. There, he popped in finally. Get rid of these junk items. Item collection is the hardest part. You don't start with this large of an inventory. You have to build up by making backpacks and such. But item management is the biggest issue throughout the entire game. No question. Alright, for the third boss, we'll probably use the scanner. Oh, we also have to put in our item. Recall idols are great. They let you warp back to base. Fantastic item. What do we need for the idol, or for the scanner? Ancient gemstones and mechanical parts. Actually, there's been some mechanical parts, we just haven't picked them up because we've been full inventory. Let's see if we have any in our treasure chest. Oh, we have some gemstones. So I just need to build up a supply. Probably don't need the pet food. Alright, so we just have to remember to collect those. We can also just try to find him. He's almost always been south for me, but I said that about the slime and the slime was east. So maybe they've varied it a little bit. In order to do gold, we need to get the next level of smelting. Let's see if that's available. Alchemy, music, bait, tin. I don't think it is yet. Oh, so you can make better weapons, better armor. All kinds of great stuff. Let's see. We haven't gone very far east or very far south, really. So we'll just go one of those and see what happens. And all these X's on the ground, if you have a shovel, you can dig them up. I'm just choosing not to. They'll give you some item. This next boss will have a labyrinth to go through before you reach him. He has always had a labyrinth. That's not new for him, but some of the other bosses newly have labyrinths, but they're later bosses. Need that treasure chest, it's an early game one. Won't have much that we could use in it. Get rid of some of this junk we've collected. You wouldn't find snowballs except for I have Christmas content turned on. Alright, now we cross. There. Oh, another small biome. That means there'll be a boss nearby. Who's not too difficult. They're stationary, if we find them. They don't move around, they just spawn things to attack you. Here's the circle. I suppose it could just be a mini version of that biome and not actually where the boss is. That's what it looks like. It's just a small section of it. But there is a boss for that biome type. Back on the Gorm path, but Gorm is dead at the moment, so we won't have to dodge them. There's also fishing, and each area has its own type of water and own type of fish that you can catch. Get rid of a few things. Yeah, here's the larger version of that area, and I think here's the boss. One of these two sections here, probably. Gotta be careful, there are spikes on the ground, and they're a little bit hard to see. They will grab you. Amongst other dangers. Eat some food. Foods can give buffs, as you might see some being added to my bar over there on the left. Different buffs for different foods. Some are super useful. There's a treasure chest. Probably don't need anything from it. Has cogs. We'll take those. We need those. I stand corrected. And here's the boss. This is, I think, an optional boss. You definitely don't have to fight this one, but we will. The Hive Mother. See, she just shoots missiles out and mobs spawn to try to kill you. She's very easy, even with beginner gear. She just takes a little longer if you don't hit as hard, but she's immobile. Very easy, as long as you've cleared out any ads. So no concern at all, really. Rare candy for giving a lot more EXP to your pet. Extremely useful as well. And the gear is not bad on here. It's like level 9 gear. You could level it up if you wanted. I mean, we don't need it, but it is not bad at all. I don't really need the pet candy that much, but I'll keep it in case for later. Take that. Alright. Now that boss didn't help us with the quest to get to the outer world area, but as I said, optional boss with gear and a free chest. So you definitely want to spend the time to find them and take them out. Particularly since they're immobile and pretty easy to dodge their attacks. Not a lot of reason not to fight them. Oh, got a new talent point in melee. Killing these is worthwhile. Oh, spikes. You can see you can dig them up so they don't hit you. Or you can just go around them. And here's a teleport that I was speaking of. It takes a minute for them to activate when you dig them up and put them down yourself, but now I can just go back to base. Whoops. Just nice and easy. see. Throw some of this stuff in here for now that we're not using. But may want later. Actually, tin we might want to use now. Alright, let's see if we have enough for the scanner. 5 ancient gemstones. I think I put some away. I did. We're one short of what we need. Another chest to put down. We don't need this slime. Put some of this stuff in these chests. Okay. Just need to find one more basically of the cogs. So we could warp back down there if we wanted, but I think we should just keep going east now. See if we can't find the other areas. So there should be a waypoint here as well, because here's the spawn point for the slime. And here it is. On we go. I like to build more than one layer, so if I ever have to run back across, I'm not trying to find a single line. Those guys are dangerous. They shoot fireballs, so you definitely want to get rid of them when you see them. Don't leave them around. And as the stones change, they get harder to break, so it takes a little longer to break them. And actually some can't break, some axes can't break some forms of stone and you have to upgrade. Just something to keep in mind as you're going through the game and wondering why you can't break certain ones. It's because you need to upgrade. Just keep going. Eastward. Here's the Gorm path, it looks like, so keep going past that. Build ourselves a path. Then get rid of these guys. And the fireball guys. Mobs definitely get harder the further out you go. Hey, we got what we needed for that. Always take buffs. Broken handles for a quest. I forget what it gives you. I assume a sword. But that is what it's for. So as we get closer to where Malugaz is, we should also find another portal. That will tell us, besides the labyrinth being there, that we're close. Now that I think we have enough for the portal, or for the scanner, we could go back and make it. See a cute little village type place made by one of the bad guys. If you need to pick up some items, here's a good spot. Those guys throw spears. Can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. And sometimes even if you are paying attention. Just keep going and see what we can find. Some interesting bad guys here, some worms, some spear throwers, all kinds of fun. And here's the indestructible wall I mentioned. We can't go past this till we defeat Malugaz. So what we will do is warp back to town. I do have some recall idols. Whoops, what was that? Oh, lock. So we will use one. And that'll tell us where he is. Here we are. Put those away so we don't accidentally use more of them. So all you have to do is get in your inventory, go to it, and cast it. Now he will show up on the map as a skull icon. So there he is, way to the north, in this case. We don't have any warps to the north, so we're gonna have to walk it. But now we know. And he's a fire caster. He makes a lot of mess on the floor with fire. It's very difficult to dodge early in the game. For sure. But as I said, it's multiplayer. You don't have to do this alone if you don't want to. Certainly bring some friends. All right, let's go north. Looks like we have to cross over here. Oops. There we go. Get rid of these guys. Cross Gorm's path and into the unknown. So as I said, he's going to have a labyrinth for his area. You're not going to be able to go straight to him. You have to get through the labyrinth. And here is that labyrinth, it looks like, or at least part of it. There'll be some walls that we can't break as easily. They'll be indestructible for the most part. There'll always be an entrance for you to find. We could break these walls, it looks like, with this item, but we'll just go around. On the outside? Oh, they're inside. Nice big ore spot there. If you were looking for ore, that would be a great spot to put down some drills. Alright, so let's see. Just gotta go a little bit west. But not yet, apparently. Oh, looks like this is a dead end also. This labyrinth is quite large. also need to find the warp spot, which I assume is on the west side since we didn't see it over east. Alright, I think we're on this side. There's the warp. Telltale signs. So now we can go back and forth and don't have to worry about trying to get back out here again, should we need to prep anything. Throw some stuff away. I think we can just eat these. Yeah, we can. Alright. The entrance to the labyrinth should be nearby as well. Looks like it is. We just have to find his room, and it'll be very obvious. We also need to have an idol to actually summon him, but first we just want to figure out where he's at. Don't want any of those guys. Avoid that fireball, thank you. Oh, we got hit by one, but that's okay. We get a little bit of health. We're not completely defenseless. And here's his arena right here. You can clean it out before you summon him, which makes life a lot easier, so I would recommend it. Just clear all this junk out. You also, if you have trouble with him, you can set down traps all across the floor before you fight him, and then every time he lands on the ground he will get hurt. He will destroy some of the traps, but really it's just more damage for you through the fight. So you can make the arena as big as possible so you have maximum space to fight in. And I would recommend it if it's your first time fighting him. There we go. Now if we have the item, we just place it here. I don't think we have the item on us, to be honest. I don't even know if I remember what the item is. But that's okay, we can warp back and get it. Oh, yeah, we used the crystal skull shards to make it. That's right. Yeah. So there we go, we know where his base is. We have the map, so we can get back to it easily. See if there's another way around over here. No. We can just break our way through. be a little lazy now that we did it the hard way. And what you can do is for your path is put down torches so you remember where to go. Make your life much easier later. Torches can be knocked down by bad guys, but for the most part, they will stay. All right, let's see. That's just the scanners. That's his. I don't think it's in here. Let's see what this guy has to say. Oh, he won't say anything yet because he doesn't have any energy. Okay. Fair enough. Do some housekeeping. Need to keep these. This is food. Equipment, maybe it's another bench. Maybe it's one of these guys, I forget. Let's check these guys. What does he have for sale? Nothing we need at the moment. You can sell your stuff to them for these items. Here's the summoning idols for the other enemies if you want to resummon them. That is how you do it. That's not what we're looking for, though. Maybe we can make these things just to see. Electronics table, carpenters. We'll just make some of these. They're all useful later in the game. Down some more light sources. You can make floor tiles and such as well to really make your base look nice. We're just doing the basics. Here's where you repair your items or upgrade them. Make explosives. Make some automation stuff. This calendar will also bring a vendor if you make it. I don't remember what it is I need to build for the last guy. Maybe we can build the music station. I don't think that's it. But who knows? Iron workbench. Don't we have a bunch of iron? Oh, maybe we haven't actually. Maybe that's the issue, is I haven't actually made any yet. What else do I need for the workbench? Tin and iron bars. How many tin do I have? 7. Oh, that might be the issue. Is that I need more tin. I don't know if I remember where there's a lot of tin. It's kind of in between places, like here, or maybe here. It's not super far out, but it's not real close either. Let me see. Oh, I can just combine them on my own, it says. How do I do that? Maybe I haven't been thinking about it incorrectly. Oh, I didn't need a bench. There's the item we need. Sometimes the answer's right in front of you. Alright, let's go. We could fight him with our bow or our sword, but we'll see how this does first. As long as we dodge the fire, it probably won't be too difficult. But to be sure, what we can do is buff ourselves with a Guardian's Potion. Then you just have to put this on here and get ready to fight. And quickly burn him down. There you go. Now, that's not the end of the fight. It's just phase 1. There's 2 phases. There we go. You can see that could be a very big pain in the butt with all that fire as it continues to multiply on the ground. It eventually goes away, but not very quickly. Get rid of some of this junk. We don't need a tin pickaxe for anything. Oh, we got more of those. Rift lens we want. That is a great item. Bosses have percentage-based drop chances for things, and some things are hard to get. There, we got his chest. Now we go back. Oh, we don't need these. And then we'll be able to open the wall. Oops, gotta do this one first. See, it gives you a dagger, a tome, and a hologram pod. Hologram pod is very useful. And then we talk to the core. Now he'll tell us where things are. Sort of. In general terms. Got a music sheet. Gotta put some things away. Got a lot of stuff. Okay. Oh, we don't need this chair. Put the gold away. Then we got his treasure chest. So you can see you can very quickly get treasure chests built up. Keep that for later. Now let's go to the wall. I think we found the wall to the east, did we not? We did. Although that's a pretty long walk, so maybe what we'll do is warp and find it this direction. Probably be a little quicker even though we have to break walls. Alright. Eat some food before our journey and head out. We basically just need to go straight north till we run into that indestructible wall. And here it is. So you can see it's glowing, and we're going to touch it. And now we've opened up the rest of the game. Well, I should say, the middle part of the game. There's also an endgame area, but it'll be much more difficult. There's no wall to reach it, but it is very difficult if you're there and not prepared. And this is actually the biome for the next boss, as the game told us, the Sky Titan. So we can wander around here, get some new materials, get new ore, fight the new boss, etc. Lots of fun things to do. But yeah, let's see if we can. I don't remember if he's gonna have a new content or not, but more likely we'd need a scanner to find him. What to do? This grassland is going to be giant. It'll be impossible to find him without help. Let's see. Oh, here's what the broken handle's for. If you get all these items, you can create this item for a weapon. We need to collect feathers to summon him. Let's make this. We need that anyway. There we go. Here you can see most, if not all, the boss's summoning items. Azios is the next one. It just takes 10 gemstones and 10 mechanical parts. I think we have most of that. Wherever we put them. Yep, we do. Some other stuff to put away. Go. So we can get Azios, or we could get Hive Mother again, but we want Azios. We don't need to kill the Hive Mother again at the moment. Let's put these away, doesn't matter which chest. Now we can easily find Azios, and you can see very far away from where we were. Oh, also we should probably make a bed for ourselves. I haven't been thinking about it, but it's kind of important to make your own. Doesn't really matter where we place it, I don't think. Can heal up. And it'll also set kind of a warp point for you, or a respawn point, and you can get some buffs for sleeping. Alright, let's just go take a look. I don't know if we'll end up fighting Azios. Because I don't want to make this video too long. You can see kind of things are getting harder to kill, even though I'm using a pretty strong item. That's to be expected as we advance. There's also a mold area, which is very scary, especially for players who are not equipped well yet. Mold enemies are not fun for anybody. So we will just build ourselves a path. There we go. Oh, I think we just killed an innocent. Sorry. Get some scarlet ore now that we're in the new area. That's a big upgrade point if you're just starting out getting that scarlet ore. Oh, we need that feather. That's how you're going to summon the boss. Don't let the feathers go away. There we go. Oh, I got a little too close. Luckily I dodged it. And the warp point. This seems a little bit far away from the boss to be the warp point for the boss, but I guess. Oh, more feathers, and actually here's his arena. We're gonna need the feathers for sure. Don't know if we're gonna have enough to spawn them or not. Let's see. Whoops, didn't mean D2. Yeah, okay, it's not just a regular combine. He spawns crystals that heal him that you want to get rid of, so you'll want to make paths out to the outer areas, because he can pretty much spawn them anywhere, even outside of his arena slightly. And he can also fly there. So just a thing to be aware of when you're fighting him, is you need to get rid of the heal crystals, unless you can out-damage them. We probably can, but most of the time when you reach them you're not going to be able to. And you'll want to make sure you have paths. It's also nice to have a path out of the arena just so you can rest if you're having trouble. Whoops, digging, don't need to do that. Yeah, just make yourself some paths like that. Alright, so we need more feathers, or we need to find out how many we need. It could be 5, could be 8, I forget. We'll warp back and find out. I think it's the hologram that gives it. Let's see. This summons a bird, but I don't think it's the one we want. Those are just scanners. Who has my bird? Some of this stuff. don't think it's any of this stuff. Repair our stuff if it was damaged. Or you can also boost it with the reinforcement. And the reinforcement's what's being reduced at the moment on these. That's the violet colored bar. Throw that in there. I think this is just telling us where the end boss is. Which we're definitely not ready for. Well, we could get 5 scarlet bars. I think we have the rest. Let's see if that's the right item. For scarlet, I need to get tin, I think. Because I need a new workbench. So we're going to have to find tin. Yeah, here's the end boss area. He's marked it for us. It's not really going to help us at the moment. There are optional bosses after the end boss. Oh. Some bad guys to greet us, alright. So we'll try to find some tin. See what we can do. Oh, this is a song door. If you play music with an instrument, it'll open and give you items. Did they make these destructible? They did. If you're strong enough, you can just break them. So, there's that. And they have tin, which is what we need. So, worthwhile. I forgot they made an update where you can destroy those permanently. I want to recall idol. That might actually be enough to make the next table. So let us return. That was very handy. Oh, it's already bars. We shouldn't even have to do anything. Wait, is tin the next one or is iron? Yeah, iron is the next one. We need a tin to make iron. Almost messed that up. Now we need need smelter kiln. We need 5 more tin bars. That is the kiln we need. That stuff. We're not going to do any planting, but that's what the seeds are for if you want to make your own gardens. Grow your food. Alright, just some more tin. Maybe we can find another music door, that would be perfect. That is bronze. This is not tin. This should be iron. Oh, there's a campsite here. Maybe we'll find what we need. No. Couldn't be that lucky. Oh, this is tin. Just need to make room for it. Put it here so we can see. Look for sparkles. And maybe find some more. Here's some sparkles and some more tin. This should be enough. Perfect. Go back to town. Hopefully be all set. Oh, there's a crossbow here. Yeah, not a very good one. But a crossbow nonetheless. Just need to smelt it first. Go clean up our inventory a bit. Just eat this. have any tin in here already? We have 2. There we go. Now we can smelt the next set of items, which is gold, scarlet, and octarine. So now what do we need? We need 5 copper, iron, scarlet, gold. We have the iron. We have the copper. We have the gold. So we just need the scarlet. Anything else? And then 3 gemstones, which we also have. Perfect. Just need to wait for these. As I said, I don't remember which bird this summons, but we can make it. No big deal. And we just need one more. There we go. All right, let's go see if this is the right one. I mean, at worst, nothing happens. If you set something in the wrong area, it just won't work and you can pick it back up. It was the right one. And here's Azios. Just gotta dodge his electric attacks. They're not terrible. His regen is the more of a problem. There's a regen gem right there. So if he makes enough of those, it would be a real pain. We don't want to kill him there. Kill him here. There we go. We want our stuff to fall into the ethos. What is this? Oh, an idol. Interesting. Don't know if I remember that. So we got a sky ring and 2 dash feathers and some pants. We don't need the pants. Whoops. We'll just grab the other stuff for now. Take that. And this is the soul. This stays here for a few minutes. he can't be respawned until this goes away. So even if you have the item and you set it down, nothing will happen until that goes away. I forget, it's not very long. 5-10 minutes. Here's these regen gems if he gets close to them. Easy enough to kill. Drop all that stuff in here. So we didn't need his feathers after all. At least not for that. Maybe for something else. As I said, it's been a long time since I beat the game, so I don't remember all the details. Let's put the idol down. We'll make a room for it, I guess. I don't know if that's what it's for. Let's see. Yep, it is for bringing somebody on board. Oops, that's not really where I wanted that. Try again. There we go. Make some more room for rooms. There we go. 1, 2. I'll just make another room while we're here. Make a bed. And we need to make a door. Let's go make 2. The idol, here it is. There's our trader. He's the fishing trader. Cool. Oh, got some things to get rid of too. Alright, well that's it for now, I think. We've taken out, what, 5, 6 bosses? At least 5. Well on our way. There's still probably 10 more we can take out. Just takes some work and a lot more exploration. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it, consider subscribing so you don't miss any future ones. Until next time, thanks for watching.